Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. Yeah, sorry, it's a very short intro tonight. I kind of was busy sorting out a few things. Right, just got to change that. Switch that on.
I think.
That way Chris and Andy can join in as well. Hello.
Hello, mate. I was just saying,
Yes.
should we be in your live stream Discord channel, not this one?
It makes no difference, but we'll jump there if you want.
Oh, just thinking about your new rules, mate.
Yeah, there you go. I'm jumping across. Done.
Yeah. All right.
Well, there we go. Easy as that. Right, that's that done. So yeah, we are back in the world of Captain Industry, back trying to move forward. I've been in here while I've been talking with Chris and Andy beforehand, sorting out bits, but just now we've run out of trees that we can actually cut, so we're going to say goodbye to our harvesters.
That means you'll have to start doing your wood imports then.
Already got them going on. And also already got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, that one's finished. Tell that one to be emptied next. Get the truck off of there, put them onto there. 2. Yeah, already got about probably about 18,000 wood in storage. Actually, I can tell you, we have got 18,000 wood in storage. So, yeah. As if I'd prepared. Well, no, because I got him to clear all the wood out of here before we built. It was that he should hopefully be. Oh, look, there's a digger. There's a new digger. We're going to send him to here. Send him up to the limestone mine. I think that means most of the mines have now got, apart from sand, got new diggers on them. 4 diggers on sand supply. I will get some more sent up there. So I take it volumes and everything are okay. Right. We're hopefully soon going to sort it. Fuel is getting a little bit tight. I'm going to quick deliver that. I'm going to sort that out very shortly. What are you parked there for? Or was it because it was waiting for a build to be done, was it? I noticed trucks just sometimes every so often come to a stop. I don't know. I think it's maybe the game getting to because of the scale of the build and the map.
You ever notice sometimes you get a little bit of choppiness when you're moving around the map at a certain thing, at a certain point, if you've got certain things selected or a lot of things going on?
I used to get a lot of choppiness before I changed the graphics card.
I was going to say, because I saw it then when you went from the top of wherever you were by the wood storage straight down. As soon as you went straight down to that storage unit.
Yeah, I think also in fact is it doesn't handle transitions quickly very well. But then I say I'm not criticising that at all. Not many games probably would.
No. No, I just noticed it. I wondered if you'd ever noticed it.
Oh. Right, we should have another truck roll. We should have another tanker truck rolling out soon. I've got a few tanker trucks coming out next.
I wonder if Vicky'll be in.
She's supposed to. I know she said she was going to be. She thought she might be a little bit late. I also know she's not 100%. She wasn't at 100% at her best today. She was saying.
Okay.
She'll be here when she's here, I'm sure. Either our internet company's gone on the blitz again.
Yeah.
Right, why have we got no sand coming there?
Seriously, how can I be running into this problem already? I haven't even started the restart that again for myself, and I'm like needing 30 workers already.
Oh, you get used to that. I've got 30 spare at the moment if you want them.
That'd be nice.
We'll have to arrange a transfer fee.
Yeah.
Pint of lager and 2 packets of crisps.
Oh, that was a good TV show.
I have 12 trucks doing the sand. Yet they're not delivering to one of the sands areas. You're on priority 3. You're on priority 3. And you're on priority 3, but you're not getting any coming in. Not urgent yet. Hang on. That's glass mix. Luckily, I've got glass mix coming down from the old storage, old supply. Because I've got 800 units of that sitting up there. I don't think these are getting used anymore. I'll leave them there just in case. Your electricity, your... Not moving. Why aren't you moving? Not enough nitrogen. Got too much nitrogen. Okay, you got too much nitrogen. Why aren't you supplying it out then? You got too much nitrogen. No water.
Oh my.
You're holding up my production line, you horrible thing. Why aren't you sending water to him? Always the fun bit, trying to figure out why they're not sending water. Alright, we finished the ship's bridge. Right. So that means we go there.
Hi, Vicky.
Hey, Vic. Right, so that will go over there. Advanced radar being installed to our ship.
What will that do then?
Probably let us see more, probably fire at longer range. Hopefully let us take out a bit more, because I mean the only thing I can see we've got left in thing is a fuel tank upgrade and ship's armour. Hang on, there's something all the way up. Oh, and more engines. Oh, and then more weapons.
I'm still amazed
Ship's
though.
bridge.
Like I say, with this game, I'm still amazed at the size of the tech tree so far. For well, Tetri research
Yeah.
that you can do so far. And I mean, if they're adding more to this, it's going to be like, wow, okay.
That's it, Vicky. Look, you put my name third again. We're going to have words, Vic. That's third again.
It's putting the guests first, mate.
Yeah, YouTube can sometimes be a nuisance. We all know what it's like. Actually, I'm going to put, as soon as that water tank is in, I'm going to put it on the water line.
How many? Okay, that can go on there.
Hang on, where's this one? There's actually a second one somewhere. Where's he gone? We have a water tanker. We have a tanker on the roaming without actually me telling him where he's going. Gotta be you. Yeah, it's you. No, it's not. He's going to the fluid storage. It's you. Right, found him. So yeah, right, we've assigned a... He's got a job now. Hydrogen production has started. So what we're going to need for hydrogen production? Fuel gas plus steam gives me hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Oh good. Lots of carbon dioxide. Right, how do I get rid of the carbon dioxide again? Gas injection pump. I think I'm going to have to build a new power station because I'm getting concerns about the amount of power I'm going to need. Or do I add another one to this bank? Bazzy, good evening! It's no problem, Vicky. I'm just pulling your leg because I can. Do I... I've only got about a megawatt spare of power. See, that tells me I must be using the generators, actually. Yeah. I've got generators running. Need more power. Right. That means I'm going to need a new one. More of this. More of that. More of that. Get you there. Another high pressure turbine.
So does it matter how many high pressure turbines you actually put on a generator, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they can only generate the high pressure turbine can only generate 1 megawatt of power. So you can't put 1.5 megawatts worth of belts onto it. So You got to remember each of the kind of rotating bits is 500 megawatts.
Right.
So, sorry, it's 500 kilowatts. So, of course, you need 2 of them to get a megawatt. Arash! Hello, my friend. Right, we've got that set up. That bit's easy. I'm going to have to do another I'm going to have to put another steam generator in.
And I take
Sorry,
it like
another boiler.
the big things on the end are just like
Storage units.
Mechanical power storage, mate.
yeah.
No, that's the wrong place. Right. No. We want. I'll put. Oh, I put this the wrong way round, haven't I? You dippy, Leon. Actually, if I play this clever, I can put that into there. Take that off there. It might have worked in my favour. Except all of that's hooked up wrong. It should still work, shouldn't it? Oh, we'll find out. I need low pressure turbine.
So you've got over 7 megawatts of power there.
Yeah, but the problem is that some of that's been back is my diesel generators. Remember,
Yeah.
the problem is at the moment my diesel generators are being used, but that means But that means they're using diesel.
Yeah, and you're wanting to eliminate their use,
Yeah,
and then just become a backup.
yeah, so that's what they're there for. Because as soon as I notice the problem is this is then draining my fuel supply, and with
Yeah.
at the moment fuel is getting well used. Because look, those 4, 5, 6, 7 are running, and they burn fuel. They're the most uneconomical part of the fuel system. Right, I'm gonna put.
Yeah, and you just want to obviously reduce their usage, so you're saving your diesel. Effectively.
Right, then we want to put this into a cooling tower. Actually needs to go into 2 cooling towers. There.
And I take it the cooling towers are for water recovery, so you get
Yeah.
you're getting that, get that back then.
I'm gonna put that back across to that system. And what we'll do also is we'll upgrade that pipe. Truck cannot reach destination because you've gone and got yourself stuck, you muppet. So it's saying is this whole bit is kind of, oh my god, I've got far too much water coming in. Cool. What I need to do is actually tell them to stop bringing so much water. So I just noticed the backup is getting kind of full. What are we short of? Tons of those. Must be short of electronics. I am. Because the... What's wrong with you? There's two different paths into there. You're not blocked. Because this is blocking this way, innit? Right, we'll do it slightly different. Right, you should be able to get it up there and round the corner. There you go. Right. So if I put cooling towers over here. I'm actually quite surprised at how quickly they built those. Considering how busy my trucks supposedly are. So you're priority 10? Priority 10. Oh yeah, because these ones down here are priority, don't they? 1, 1, 1, 1. So you've got to have priority what? Priority production level 1. Four, 3, 2, 2. You go on 2. You're going on 2. You go on 3. You go on 4. Electronics. My poor electronics factory is struggling to keep up. Right, gonna lose that bit.
You're making copper with acid, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. White over here is going 10 to the dozen.
Yeah.
But it's no. The problem is it's just general production on my on my. Oh, if I do it that way. Oh, I'm gonna have to just. Okay, this is gonna be the easiest way. Cancel that. Bulldoze that. Quick remove that. And then put it back in again. Because otherwise it would dump the materials into the system.
Yeah.
So if we go copy, paste, and then put a belt from there into there. Quick deliver that one. High pressure, have any transport? It's over here. Because that one's not built.
Vicky was asking how the temperature is over here now.
It's not as bad as it was, but it's still it's very close and humid.
You had any storms?
Yes. But they were like a bit anemic. They're not as good as the ones in this game.
No.
As in, no, it honestly was like, oh, that's the thunder, is it?
Kind of lucky being sort of up north at the minute. We haven't really had any, but whether we'll get some, I don't know. I doubt it
Yes.
now.
We're producing so much iron waste. Iron scrap. God, I'm not even producing enough slag now.
Yeah. Which in turn then sort of slows your...
Block production down. But then at the moment it's kind
Yeah.
of, I mean, it's got a bit of a buffer. But it just shows how effective it's been.
Hmm.
I mean, copper's producing. I mean, what? Well, iron's not full. We're actually. Oh no, then I've got that one. I've got 1,000 spare iron. I mean, technically, I could make the iron plant bigger because we actually could do with it. It's quite scary. I mean, it'd be easy. It'd be to like just move the steel plant out, put another steel plant over this right-hand side, and just turn that into more iron production. But I can't be bothered. You're still not getting sand. Oh, right. You're sorted, you're sorted. Big water truck. Oh, is there a truck sitting down here? I mean, you still need 1,000 blocks. What are you waiting for? Or just more of these parts? I need it kind of making more of them. Could I... Just notice I put that power plant in, but it's not really generating any power. Oh, I know why. Of course, it's not built many more of these yet. I need to put a siphon off for some electrics. Actually, I can do it this way, can't I? Boost the manufacturing of the electrics for a bit. No, it's not what I wanted. It's that belt in there. Right. Let's see if I can get stuff across. I didn't think I would be able to. Oh, maybe it's come from there.
Hmm. No, I'm confused. I
What?
can't have burnt. No, I'm just wondering. I can't have burnt through all my concrete blocks already.
Oh, it's easy to do that. Isn't it, Andy?
Excruciatingly easy.
Okay, that means I better start prepping my concrete production.
No. No, that one's in the way. Let's get rid of that one a second. I get that to there. That's steel. That's a steel line, isn't it? It is. It'll come off like that. Go starts making some more of those parts. How much are you making a second? 92.1 per second. Right, we've got hydrogen production now. There's another tank. You know when you discover that the vehicle you're waiting for is actually already out in the world?
Being a bit free-ranged.
Yeah. I'm not putting it on there. I'm going to put it on the... I was going to put it on that line, but that line's empty as well. Going on there. Right, so we've got hydrogen production, which means, where is it? Hydrogen reformer. All these inputs now on this are on the wrong side for me. Right, have we got any spare capacity on the boilers? Yes. If I put you there, how easy can I get aircrafty cabling? There. CO2. It look like a proper oil refinery with just pipes everywhere. No, wrong way. It's there, I want it. Like, get gas up to there. Sorry if I'm quiet in the stream, folks. It's just I'm trying to work out. It's kind of like, as Vicky puts it, you get in the zone of trying to figure out where you're trying to get stuff to. Now, can I get a tank for hydrogen? Like that. And would it let me build a gas injection pump anywhere up here? Can we truck CO2? Here's a question for some.
Andy's probably the better one to ask on that
Can't
one.
see why not.
Because at the moment, this is the only place I've got that I'd be able to. Oh, then I'm going to have to get water to there as well.
Yes, I'm sure I've transported CO2 before.
Let's put a tank in. Let's see. Well, let's see if the tank gives us storage options. Yeah, it does. That tells me that it should be possible. We put that one there, and that one there. Oh. Why aren't you producing much salt? Because for some reason it was set to keep empty. Because of course when it said it to keep empty, it's for trucking. Right, that'll then start. That should start using the water up. So I need to actually stop those trucks doing their job. We have a truck available. We'll put it on that one.
Oh, I've done it again. Oh, I don't learn from this.
No, we don't. No one does.
Ah, what I've done is gone about had my copper plant in planning mode, packed on my storage, and none of my trucks can deliver into my storages because there's a cliff in the way.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll have to send the excavators in.
18 workers needed there. I need to build an... is there a spare water coming in here? Right, I reckon we should be able to get a fluid store here. Oh, wrong button. Get a fluid store here. And if I improve that pipe, we'll see how that gets on. Right. So that then didn't cost me any more personnel, that just cost me materials. So here I would put a gas injection pump. Wrong button. There. You need 4 workers, so I'm going to have to bring in some workers anyway. This reminds me, how's our ship getting on? No, not far off. And it's actually got a cargo delivery to do as well. We've then got... Where am I working? There. Actually, I reckon we only need... I'm only going to put one of these size ones in. And you're going to be seawater. Where are you trying to get to? There. Oh, it's because it's trying to deliver to that pipe. No, wrong one. Right, so that is now gas being turned into hydrogen and CO2, which we want to keep empty. We don't want it being imported. I've got another tanker truck available. Um, do it that way. I'm going to have to start getting rid of some trucks soon. Right, one more tanker being made, and then we're on to some normal trucks. And then I'm going to have to, as I said, start getting rid of vehicles so I can upgrade. Right. And we need this one set to empty, don't we? Alright, if I put a truck, one truck on there as well. Alpha. There we go. There's a truck picking up a truckload of CO, or some picking up some CO2. So yes, CO2 can be transported.
That's good to know.
And then we're going to inject it into the ground. I've got no workers available. I'll buy some more workers. Right, so that is the carbon dioxide truck arriving. And you put it straight into the pump instead of into the storage. Turn off the truck import. He's miles away at the moment. He's coming from another assignment. What am I short of here? Flour. Why haven't I got enough flour? Actually, I haven't got enough flour. Right, so what I'll do is I'll turn that one off. That crop fertility's dropped so low. I'm not going to worry about it just now. Right, need to get rid of some vehicles. Right, you're sat there. When are you assigned to? Scrap. Kind of want to find general vehicles like him. Scrap. Well, I mean, it's gone. They've gone through 4,000 wood in an hour tonight so far.
Oof. You got about 2 minutes before you wanted reminding about that thing anyways.
Yeah, let me see if I can do it. Captain of Industry. Won't let me push for another 4 minutes.
Okay.
Right, aren't we looking? How are we lurking? I'm going to take one of you off of there. And we'll pick you and we'll scrap you. I think, yeah, once we get them onto some of these onto bigger vehicles, it's going to be a lot more better overall. Two there. Right. Just working up here now. Water storage. CO2 storage. There we go. So we're now actually getting rid of CO2 into the ground.
Nice.
So that's cool. Raffles. Not got that much hydrogen. Off. I thought I had more hydrogen than that. Here it's going to boost you, and you. Hopefully help then some of the production stuff. You're working fine, you're working fine. Right, so you should be actually being used to make just keeping an eye on these buildings that are slowly but surely getting demolished up here as well. Oh, you're empty. And you're empty. And you're not yet. God, do you think remember when the factory was all that bit there? Those were the days. What are you delivering? Water. Yeah, see, this is wood here, which can actually be expanded more. Right, we want heavy oil cracking because that means I can then again another pipe over to this area, and then that'll be making more diesel for us. Oh, I've got what's that? Is that a tanker truck available? Yeah. I have another tanker available. What am I going to get another tanker doing? I need to put more fermentation tanks in. Use 12 every 60 seconds. You make 36. I can actually have another set of tanks. Smokestack. What was I going to use vegetable oil and ethanol to make?
Fish and chips.
What, with ethanol?
Hey, might be good. You never know.
I was going to make diesel. I needed a chemical plant too, didn't I? Which I've now got. It's that one. I think it's basically what they're classing as biodiesel, isn't it?
Sounds right to me, mate.
I'm not having to worry about building parts. I've got nearly 2,000 red building parts, nearly 5,000 white parts, and 5,000 yellow parts.
That's the way to do it.
I think I've got my production kind of things. I mean, I've only got 300. God, I've only got 300 spare iron sheets left. I might have to boost the iron production for a while, I think. We'll let it go a little bit mental for a while. Yeah, because this is doing it up to this bit. It's definitely helped as well. I reckon there's going to be vehicles that can be assigned. Nope. Well, I've still got a tank. I've got one tank on kind of general duties at the moment. Actually, if I put one of those on there, get them to empty that one. There you go, that's 2 more trucks freed up as well. Right, what are we waiting for down here? Actually, according to that, I've got 3 dump trucks. Where are they? 1, 2. Scrap. 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 How's our ship getting on? Is he nearly ready to go get redeployed? No, he's still waiting for electronic parts, which are actually being made. But I just bet you they can't be reached at the moment. I did. Put some of those in there. And then boosted those two. Right, you're now empty. I think I've got another couple of wood stores up here, haven't I? Yeah. Got wood stores stashed all around this place. You're still not getting sand though. I think I have to start defining the sand routes. Right, any sand acquired up here? None there. I need more workers. Right, sand there. Everyone there as well. I think that's the only places I need sand. Workers. Right, I finally got the power plants completed. So now what I'm hoping to see is that there's another building that can go. Is these generators are all turned off now. That means we should now have more fuel flowing into this system. fun and games we have of getting all this to work. I just only realised I wasn't even on the blooming chat page. Not that anyone's saying anything tonight in chat. Everyone's gone very quiet as well.
Sorry.
I'm watching. I'm just trying to keep up with you, mate.
Limestone. Another dump truck going out. I need them. I need to start to fight. Tell him to actually, yeah, he's on the limestone. Because he's got limestone. He's. Right, we need to get rid of some more trucks so we can actually get bits more built. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're already on the way to be scrapped. Okay. You're on the way to be scrapped as well. And so are you. I think what I need to do is start doing like I did usually and saying, right, let's start replacing all the trucks in such an area and then just work our way around them. Whereas if I replace, because there's only a couple of trucks there. Yeah, he's finally got some sand being delivered. Right, why aren't you sending any out? Because we've got not enough steel. And that's because of the limestone issue. It's fine when they use the wastage, the scrap metal, because of course it doesn't need the limestone, but as soon as it needs to produce this iron, it needs limestone. And at the moment, small truck, which now means maintenance 1 is now suffering. I need to put some more trucks on limestone, really. Just excessively load it with trucks so they can keep digging. Where are you? Going down with a tiny little load of limestone. Thanks, Vicky. Appreciate that. Oh dear. Another fun day tomorrow. So if anyone who's watching who's also playing this game, what is your favourite thing about this game? Here we go. Go on, Chris, what's your favourite thing about this game?
It makes you think. And it makes you think. It makes you plan. And I just enjoy it. It's gonna seem weird for me to say this, but it seems quite a chilled out game, even though
You want to swear it, as you were telling me earlier?
yeah. But yeah, it does take a little bit of brain power at times.
Yeah. I mean, I think it teaches about problem solving and things like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I might as well turn those off if it on boot. Take those off boost because at the moment there's not enough materials going into them. I mean, we've got enough. If we take that off boosters, actually. What about you, Andy? What's your favourite thing about this game?
Well, I was just thinking about that. And I think it's the fact that there is no one solution.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And so it really doesn't matter how you achieve something, so long as you are happy with the result and you can afford it.
Game time,
So,
Chris, you are a legend, my friend. Thank you very much for that. Sorry to interrupt you there, Andy.
no worries, mate.
Sorry, Andy.
Apologise for. You did the right thing.
It's just a little something to show my appreciation, Leon.
And it really is appreciated. Everything goes back into the channel. Trust me, it is. I've already kind of pre-spent this month's payments already on stuff. Well, that's what happens when they give me time off when I'm not when I was recovering. I literally was sat here looking at Amazon, going, "Oh, that works. That works." And then you suddenly go, "Oops, I spent X." Oh, heavy oil cracking. Right, this is going to solve our diesel problem. How bad is our diesel problem getting? Oh my goodness, nearly disastrous. Right, heavy oil cracking is done with where is it? There. It's done in the cracking unit. Well, what a surprise. Cracking unit.
I mean, this is going to seem a strange question. Do you think they would ever bring fracking to this game, considering it's such a hot topic around the environmental stuff?
That's a very interesting question. And the reason I find that interesting is because that's shale oil. Am I correct?
Yes.
And at the moment, I've not seen shale as a rock formation in the game, but that's not to say that Philip and Marek couldn't put it in. But it would have to be a special map, because I can't imagine them trying to shoehorn that into the maps we've got.
Yeah.
And that's my 10 penneth. That would also take a fair bit of research as well, because fracking is not just a a simple pump water in, get gas out. There's a very, very specific set of chemicals that they have to pump into the ground to achieve it, which also may or may not be in the game. That's not to say it couldn't be faked up.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think they could probably add it. Whether they'd want to or not, I don't know.
Yeah, because I know obviously in real life it can cause mini earth tremors as well. Because as I know in a county down from me in Lancashire, they were doing fracking just outside Blackpool area, and it was causing mini earth tremors. But in the end, it got suspended.
Did you witness any of those?
Not from where I am, but
No, strange that, isn't it? You hear a lot about it causing mini earth tremors, but nobody I've ever spoken to has ever actually felt one.
I have felt an earth tremor off a completely different thing. But yeah, no, not off what was going on down there. But I suppose ideally it had the sea to contend with, and depends which way it was sort of spreading out and how far it spread out.
That feeds back into.
I think there's an amount of disinformation flying around about the origin of earth tremors in the UK.
Yeah. Well, it was like they used to say we couldn't get tornadoes in the UK, but that's been proven completely wrong.
I rest my case, Your Honour.
Well, you've got to look at Birmingham and
Do we have
stuff
to?
like that. Why?
Do we have to look at Birmingham? I mean, I can think of better things I'd rather look at.
A more interesting question for this game, rather than fracking, could be, seeing as we know we're going to get a somewhat lengthened tech tree later on. We already have gas injection. You've just done that, right?
Yeah.
So you've been dumping CO2 into the limestone, right?
Yeah.
What we don't yet have in the game is graphene.
I think there is. Or graphite there is.
Graphite, yes.
But then
But we don't have.
that's something they could possibly. That would probably be easy to add in, considering they've got parts of the chain already there.
Yeah. So bearing in mind where they're attempting to push the technologies, because they're talking about spaceflight, right?
Yeah.
We're almost certainly going to need room temperature semiconductors plus the enhanced materials that graphene will one day be able to give us. So that would be an interesting one to put in. At which point you'd stop pumping your CO2 into the ground and recovering it to graphene.
Don't worry, Andy. I believe they can add composites just for you.
We were only talking hypothetically, right?
I know. I'm only pulling your leg, mate. Right. Let's see. I want to get. I'm into stupid cabling of piping details now. RF.
Something else we don't have in game. We only have mechanical power storage, right?
I think so at the moment.
And yet you go almost anywhere on the planet and there's companies everywhere investing in new battery technologies. So maybe the guys are possibly even considering that as well.
Be interesting to see where they do go with it. Right.
I like the is it sulfur aluminium or something? I know there's an aluminium air batteries that some people are working on. There's a particular sulfur solution to batteries supposed to be very competitive with lithium ion going on at the moment.
Hey, look at this.
What are we doing here?
That is our heavy oil being turned into diesel.
Nice.
What's the byproduct?
Fuel gas.
Sweet.
Why have I put that on a pipe like that?
Good question. Well phrased.
I might as well make the whole pipe look the same.
Would you ever would you
But it's
ever?
with the fuel gas. Look, because I'm pulling fuel gas from over here into the hydrogen maker. I've taken the fuel gas from that, fed it into this, so it feeds part of that chain back in. So it's just looping it back around. That's giving me an extra 24 per 60 seconds of diesel. So that should help our diesel supply get hopefully a bit stronger.
Doesn't look like you're struggling for diesel.
Oh, I'm not here. So on the left hand side where I've got these backup containers, these ones are kind of like the backups for the generators. But my fuel backup is down to is at 1,000. So this is saying that's why I need to get more coming in on that side of things.
Okay.
Because you got to think about it. Saying 1,000 sounds not, but okay, it's not a lot, but when one of the big trucks moves 180 at a time,
Yeah.
oh, my maintenance is horrible. 4%.
If they added these two power options in, would you use them? Wind turbine and hydropower.
Yeah, I mean, hydropower I think would be hard to put into the game. I mean, unless you're classing wave motion.
No reason you shouldn't be able to make dams.
Again, it would need a new map, I think.
Indeed.
I'm just being, it's just
No,
depends on-
it's all valid questions. All valid questions.
It's just because obviously you don't have many power types, do you? Really, at the moment.
He hasn't got a nuclear yet.
No, but that's what I mean. You've only got ideally,
Coal or gas, right?
yeah, coal, gas, or your diesel power. But yeah, biodiesel and stuff like that. But you've not really got power options.
It will have once
Scrap
it gets to
you.
nuclear.
Yeah. Oh well, I suppose they've got solar panels in, but they haven't got. That surprises me, that the fact that they've got solar panels there on the tech tree, but don't have like wind turbines or anything like that.
Very efficient wind turbines, mate.
Wouldn't say they. Well, couldn't say whether they were or they weren't, but all I know is Up the coast of me, about 12 miles out, is one of the biggest offshore wind farms within this country. Funny, whenever when they were
Edicts.
when they were getting built originally, all the locals were like, "Oh, let's spoil the view," and it's like, well, what view? There isn't really a view. You're just looking out to the ocean.
Yeah.
They're not.
When I ever hear people use that as an excuse, just ask them how they're going to run their hairdryer in a year's time.
Exactly.
Right, hopefully we might just have got the maintenance sorted in time.
Interesting question. It is a question for you, Andrew, actually, and it is on topic. How many operational nuclear power plants are there in the UK?
I know.
It's half a dozen.
Because did Didcot stop, or did they decommission Didcot?
Certainly part of it was. I don't know if it all was, but I think it's just like half a dozen, isn't it? Not enough, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Sellafield got.
Right, did they get...
I don't know if that was in the process of getting decommissioned.
Can't do that one. Windscale, Sellafield, whatever you want to call it. I can't do that one. That's got to stay. That's got to stay working. Even if it gets part of it gets shut down and replaced with a newer one, they have to have that.
Well, I know the old cooling towers and stuff at Windscale and all that got decommissioned.
Yeah. But the technologies moves on, you know.
Yeah.
But we needed that one because that's, as far as I know, that's the only fast breeder we have. And we have to have a fast breeder. Ask me why.
I remember visiting Windscale when I was younger.
Why, Andy? Why? Chris missed his cue.
Because we have a fleet of submarines, mate.
Did you like that, Andy? Did you like that?
Always, yeah.
You missed your cue there, Chris.
I know.
There's a massive amount of disinformation knocking around about nuclear power. And, you know, what do you do with nuclear waste and that lot? You see what the guys in Finland have been up to?
No.
So somewhere in Finland is a mine, yeah?
Yeah.
And it is F deep, yes?
Yep.
And they've offered to store all the nuclear waste. And they've got room for millennia of it.
Turn my microphone off to them.
And we only produce...
I'll be back in a minute.
A teaspoonful a year.
Yeah.
But that's not the information that's been put out to the public. So...
Well,
cheapest form of any energy production anywhere on this planet.
Yeah. And I know that obviously what was leaving Windscale was going to Japan at one point by boat.
Some of it was.
Some was getting stored.
And that's what to do with it, is store it. Yeah. But those types of reactors, PWRs, AGRs and all that kind of stuff, that's yesterday's technology.
Well, they were.
The ones that will be coming in soon are thorium and molten salt reactors, which don't have the same problems as the reactors that we run today. Don't produce that kind of nuclear waste. They also are completely incapable of thermal runaway, which is what the public are told is the most dangerous thing. Who's seen it? You've seen it at 3 Mile Island, and we've seen it at Chernobyl. Yeah, thermal runaway. Yeah, you know, and even before those events, you know, the general public were told, well, that's the end of civilization as we know it if a reactor goes into meltdown, and we've had 2 add to that Fukushima, and we're all still here.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
But now you've got companies, you know, good, reputable companies like Rolls-Royce, looking at SMRs, small modular reactors, which basically fit on back of a 40-ton truck. Thorium lasts, the thorium fuel lasts 25 years.
They're still going.
And the waste doesn't do anything. You know, probably sprinkle it on your chips or something, but when the fuel runs out, they just bring along a crane, hike the spent fuel out, stick another tub in, yeah, turn it back on. And they're the sort of things that would live in a neighbourhood that supports maybe 100,000 homes. Don't require any personnel to run. You know, like half a dozen people. That's where it's all going, mate.
Yeah.
And the sooner the better.
Bastani, thank you for posting in the right place. We get to see all those lovely images
Won't
now.
be
They are
seeing fusion power
really cool
anytime
trucks.
soon.
No problem, Vicky. I haven't turned myself back onto them yet.
No.
So thorium reactors, molten salt reactors, absolutely the way to go. And better than that, thorium is way more abundant than uranium or anything that you can derive uranium from. And it's nowhere near as lethal. It's all out there to be done.
I just only thought, just going to check something.
It's all there.
Have I turned... I'll turn myself back on now.
Not really on.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I mean,
I try. I use it to sneak off. It was good.
Yeah, we spotted you, mate. Yeah, we spotted you. You're off to feed the cancer genes, I know.
Where is it there?
Kind of a bit off topic there, but we were talking about power.
Yes, I know. That's why I left you to it.
And I'll put money on it. I'll bet Philip and Marek have had exactly the same discussions at some point.
Oh, more than likely.
Yeah.
So the boost on iron and steel has definitely been helping. Because I've got iron up to 3,500 now in storage.
Because you've also got the good Unity a month, haven't you, as well, to keep you be able to boost.
So I've been boosting my iron and my steel production, which has then got my maintenance back coming up. Good evening, New Zealand Wanderer. I take it that's what NZ stands for. I just saw that. I just realised NZ Wanderer.
In near zero.
More? Yeah, it could be. I think it was because of Pakara is Parkara NZ. That's why I thought it's probably.
Could be non-zombie.
Yeah. Go on then, NZ Wanderer. You're gonna have to tell us what the NZ stands for. There's a debate now going on.
That's why I've not been getting wood.
Yep, New Zealand, I win.
Heard mine.
That's it. That's good. It's in this.
We
Always
like
good
the
for the.
Kiwi-
We
we
like
like
the
the
Kiwis.
Kiwis in here.
Yeah, the very first member of the channel was a Kiwi. He showed everyone else how to do it. I never actually put the pinned tweet up tonight, did I?
No, you didn't.
No. Actually, it hasn't given me the option. Oh, it has. There it is. It's there, shopping. Because I haven't set it up for this one. I keep forgetting about it because it's new, you see.
Yeah, but once you do it, you've done it enough. It'll become
Yeah.
muscle memory to you.
It'll probably be something I can set up when I set up the streams. I'll have to have a look at it when I set up the streams for next week. If it's something I can
Yeah.
set up in advance. I mean, as I said, is up until the other week, they were only allowing YouTube partners that were at 10,000 subs have the merchandise sections. Now they're letting in a lot more doing it. Just wandered over to see what you're up to. Yeah, we are. Well, we've been working. We're basically working on just to making it all work. That's really it at the moment. I've been got my new trucks, my new level 3 trucks up and running. Oh, got one there, so I want to put one on that one, because then I can scrap that little beast. I'm just slowly working my way around replacing vehicles. I'm going to actually take him off of there, because he doesn't seem to be needed at the moment on that one.
Yeah, that's a big whoops.
What are you assigned to? Well, you're assigned to get rid of the... from there, okay. Oh my goodness, this is... You know how we were running out of the slag before? I've now literally got nearly a full
Swimming in
container.
it.
The boosters actually really helped that as well. See, the good thing as well with the larger trucks is they only have to deliver the coal less often as well. So, because of course they wait until there's a space for a full load for it to be delivered. So I have got 3 large trucks on this, to looking after this bottom part. I have 3 large trucks and 2 stupidly large excavators. So that's working quite well. I've got one truck now doing one large truck now emptying out the iron scrap. I've assigned one to the copper scrap. Glass is done by auto feed. If I assign the next couple of trucks maybe to that. So I said now I'm working my way, I'm literally assigning the trucks deliberately to certain bits so that I can get that extra capacity but with less vehicles. So where before I was struck, I mean I was literally at the maximum vehicles, I'm already lost 7 tonight so far. So that's good. Fuel seems to be going up or holding its own slowly. Yeah, it's definitely going up. We've got 1,500 in storage now. So and of course that's now using up the heavy oil as well. No, it's always we always appreciate the Kiwis dropping in. Why aren't you producing that much? I'm going to lose a couple of these trucks off of here. Again, because I've got the big beasts now on the routes as well. Right, is this ship getting any supplies? Yeah, it's finally getting the electronics.
What options have you got for trading diesel for anything else?
Oh, why? What are you thinking?
Well, if you're planning on dropping the size of your fleet, that's going to put less pressure on your diesel supplies.
Yeah.
And if you end up with an excess of diesel, I was wondering what options you had
Oh,
to
there's
trade diesel for something else.
actually, do I need to? You've just reminded me to check something. How much electronics have I got? Because I'm having to trade for those at the moment, aren't I? Yeah. See, I'm down to 121 of those. So I need to actually get some more. Is that one? No. That one? No.
You not use the quick trade option?
No. I like to go around and actually look at the places.
Yeah, fair enough. I use the quick trade option quite a lot.
Also, because it means I go around and check and make sure I've got them all upgraded as well. Actually, I can deliver that cargo. Oh, bollocks, come out of the map. Where is it? I mean, I could get another cargo ship, but at the moment there's no need, and they just put more pressure on. I'm sure I can't find my electronics one. Is that one? Yeah, there's my electronics one. I can trade diesel for bread at the moment.
Ah, all right.
Got another spare truck ready. It is. I'm going to put you to there. No. Oh, you can't go to there. Okay. Oh. Well, you can go there then. And how much crap have I got in storage here? Loads.
You actually get a drop there and all. Just.
I get there.
Quick question: what's the best way to find out what is giving you a complete and utter slowdown on everything? Because I seem to be not producing anything.
If you
Yeah,
go to the tool, if you go to the tool symbol by your maintenance thing on the right hand side, one of the tabs up there, you'll find a whole bunch of graphs that you can tap into.
Fuel products, food, maintenance, health, population, unity, population growth, and fuel.
But if you look at individual products, you can get graphs that tells you what your individual resources and products are doing.
Ah, that's handy to know.
It It's a proper
God.
diagnostic tool that I don't find that many YouTubers actually pay very much attention to.
I didn't know about it.
Thing is, today is that the reason I don't use it is because I keep going around and checking all my different vehicles anyway, my production lines. So that's why for after a while, I always spot because mine are all so interlinked. If I notice there's a breakdown somewhere, I can trace it back.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah,
there
I
because
totally get that.
so because mine because I noticed there was a drop in maintenance, then of course that made me lead to the electronics problem, which led to the iron problem and steel problem, which then meant I then discovered the limestone problem. So
Yeah.
it's sometimes a case of you just got to keep observing what's it's following your production lines back and just tracing the route.
It's like we've said, Leon. There are so many ways of achieving the desired result in here, and as we've said before, everybody builds in a slightly different manner. So you've just said yours is interlinked. I've noticed a lot of other players now are going completely modular and independent systems, and effectively trading between the independent systems, which
no, I get that. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is, today is mine could be made modular very simply.
I'm not suggesting you do that. All I'm saying is that it's using the graphs. You can look at trends and see where possible pitfalls could possibly be arising without having to mouse cursor around every system you've got. It's all in one place for you. That's all. That's the only point I was trying to make.
No, I get that.
And I was trying to answer Chris's question, of course.
Right, that's that.
No, that's helpful to know, because I didn't even, I knew about the graphs to do with the food and everything, but I did not know about them graphs for the products.
Well, cool. Glad to be of service.
Couple of mega excavators into the production system.
They're all filterable as well, Chris. So if you come across a graph that you find useful, but it's got too many lines on it, you can filter them out. So
yeah, you change to different like consumption, production, and all, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just was messing about clicking on the construction one because I needed to know what was happening with them.
Yeah. And as I remember, I think those graphs have 3 different timescales available to you. I think you've got last 30 years, last 100 years, and lifetime, I think.
Last 120 months, last 100 years, and maximum.
Oh, I was close. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as we know, graphs are really good for spotting trends. So if you've, spent some time locked in Mortal Kombat with designing a new system that, I don't know, maybe puts pressure on your power or something, who knows what it could be, you can just tap into those graphs and go, yep, if I don't do something about this soon, in 4 or 5 years, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. So it gives you the opportunity to circumvent the problem before it even arises.
I think what New Zealand Wanderer's meaning, Vicky, is...
No, he's not saying I'm ignoring them, Vicky. What he's saying is these trucks are just ignoring him.
So the nuclear power plants, a byproduct of them is slag?
Yeah. But that's okay. Just use that as landfill. That's what I do. Make ramps and stuff out of slag. No trouble.
I just make blocks out of it.
Yeah, blocks is good.
I mean, okay, yes, at the moment it's like I've got to keep them full, but I will probably have to set it to empty soon because of this boost, it's generating loads. So the truck, I find the trucks ignore me after a while as well. But actually, at the moment, they seem to be behaving themselves. I've got too many. I've got too many trucks up here now. Right, scrap, scrap, scrap. 131k of copper now. Yeah, that's a bit excessive. I mean, I've got 2.2k.
Oof.
$131k of copper. Which
Yeah.
which map are you doing? Ship modification complete. Right, let's have a look at this ship now. Super J!
Yeah, right.
Hello, my friend.
131k of copper would be nice if we were an Icarus.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
better if it was titanium. Load crew. Look at our ship! Look at this! It's a beast!
I'll have a look when it catches up. Nice.
$90 crew it now takes.
That's like a destroyer now.
Battle score 480. Right, guess what it's going out to do? It's going to go and kick some butt somewhere. It gets there. It can. There's a settlement there. There's a settlement there. Battle of 170. I'm not going near that one. That one's got a battle score of 610. Two ships 180. 470 quartz mine. Uh,
865.
that's not except 865k diesel. I'm gonna go and try and battle that one. It even sounds like a beast. That's just mental. That's just mental, mate. See, Andy, he's not. I mean, he's hoarding the things, and I'd hate to see what your map looks like.
I'd love to see it.
Where are these trucks going? Oh, they're coming up to empty into the blooming thing, aren't they? Because I've told them to go and do scrap. They're going to go and empty their stuff into the shipyard. Chicken farm, not enough food. 531k of potatoes. I like storing things so I don't have death spirals. Yeah. Why am I not?
I'm definitely with the Wanderer on that one.
I can't talk on that because I have had a death spiral.
Oh, we've all had them. Right, my potatoes are stacked up again.
Where is all my construction materials going? I can't keep track of where they're going. Because they're not going to where I want them to go. Ow.
Right, you're assigned to that. I want you down here somewhere. I'll send you actually over to the coal mine because I think I need another one over there. Oh, now I'm not producing enough sour water again all of a sudden. Right, you guys have caught up a bit, so I'm going to take you off. Ship in battle. Oh my goodness, 66 DPS now on my ship. We found the poppy seeds. Does that mean we can now start kind of cocaine farming? Oh my god, look at all these places we've opened up. 610. 990! There's a rock mine there.
How is it going to be possible to beat these with a high battle score then?
Well, because there is actually, when you get further over, there is more guns to unlock.
Okay.
I've got another lot of ship's engine, but I've got to get to Research Lab 5. In the year 2668 and not a death spiral.
You've probably just jinxed yourself now.
Right, why am I getting...
Question is, which difficulty level is he playing?
Yeah.
Probably the same as the rest of us. Easy. Yeah, true, bang on. Yeah, he's going to be playing. I mean, we have a place if you wanted to join our Discord that you could actually post it. Unfortunately, I can't put links up in chat, I suppose. Is it on the Captain of Industry Discord, is it? I might have even looked at it already. It might be one of those ones we looked at, Andy.
Always possible, mate, yeah.
Actually, I just suddenly realised we've got more. We set up this fuel plant over here as well, didn't we? Look, I've got fuel there in storage as well. It's our biodiesel. If you look in the Captain of Industry members list, you should find, actually, if you look in the streams and videos, send me a DM and I'll post it into my into our showcase section on our Discord, so that people from the Discord can go and have a look at it. Because our friend from last night's actually posted his pictures in the right place now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Well, he said he posted them to me. Or you can join our Discord if you want. Right. Your chicken farm seems to be going back up and running again. Need to get more sausages being made somehow. Actually, why don't we just boost it? And is flour production actually backed up again? It is good. Gonna boost you as well. We got conveyor belts 3. Right, what was he working on now? Power generation 4. I mean, I can see nuclear reactors just too along from it. Ah, there we go. Right. Oh my god.
What?
I've just seen the picture. I'm going to post it into showcases now. So this is what NZ Wanderer was actually talking about. If you have a look in the showcases section of our Discord.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
Wow.
the first map. I think.
I'm guessing it's the
No,
map.
it's not. No, it's not. It's the one. Yeah, it's the one with the big sandy beach.
Where's that beach? Is it beaches or whatever it's
Yeah.
called? Something like that. Ah,
Yeah, but he's basically flattened the whole island.
that's insane.
Yeah, no problem at all, mate. Not a problem. If you just want a place you can just hang out and have a laugh and a joke, you're very welcome to come and join us. Man, that is impressive, mate. That is really impressive. Respect for that. Man.
It's not captive industry. That's terraforming.
I was waiting for Andy to pipe up.
Andy, that's the sort of thing you could be doing with all the time and patience you've got going.
I think I live that long, mate. He has made a lovely
What
job
are
of
you-
that, though.
What's he doing up there? Oh yeah, it's from the mine. So he's been sent up to dump.
I mean, that's got to have taken hours.
Days. Weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to play Astro Colony.
So do I.
There you go, NZ Wanderer. There's your task for us. See if you can get us into Astro Colony. We'll showcase it. I don't know, one night we could do it, but we'll figure out something. I'm like, right, is iron and steel? How's it doing? Iron 5.9k. Has this actually been finished over here yet? No. I'm gonna put a truck there. Oh dear, excuse me. Oh dear.
That image would go very nicely with the before and after.
I've got a truck there, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
put another one there. Astro Calling due for full release next month.
Hopefully. Mm. Nice.
That's what they're saying. Of course, anybody that knows me knows I'm hanging out for Ixion.
Yeah. It's another one I'm waiting for as well.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh, he's come and picked up some limestone from up here. Ah. Well, that's nice of him. He's been clearing out the limestone from in there. Another couple of trucks got rid of.
There's something next week I did wishlist and it's coming out next week and I'm hanging back for it and I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, yeah. It's not good. I've started to yawn and I can't stop. Let's have a look.
Funny though, I actually watched one of your videos, Leon, and you were yawning and the weird thing was it made me yawn.
Yawns are contagious. You must be on the way back with another run. No, your mining tower. Where are you? I've lost the truck.
Oh, Andy, Sweet Transit is another one that's coming out. It's coming out on the 28th of July.
What the hell are you doing up there?
City Builder.
Okay, I'll keep a lookout for that. Thanks for the heads up.
That wasn't one I was waiting for though.
I'm going to auto complete this because I'm fed up waiting for it. Tomb of the Captains. Yeah, it's just getting the time, mate. At the moment with real life work, I've got a horrible week coming up soon, which might cause a few, not next week, the week after, might cause a few alterations to a couple of streams. Because instead of being up at 5, I've got to be up at 4:30.
Oof.
I'm getting picked up by the boss at about 5:30, 5:45. Because I've got to open early because there's a big event on the island. Because most of our customers for that are in that area.
Yeah.
They close the road off for where the event is. So they've got to allow them to come in and get their shopping before they close the road off. Come on. I will put it on my list if I get a chance. I might get a chance in the morning. Depends if how I wake up. Oh, gee. Oh, it's definitely got to that stage of the night. Right, I want to go wait. I want to get this built, and then I'm going to call it a night. That's my plan. Oh, hang on, what have we got there? Oh, this truck's going in to be scrapped.
Oh, that was it. It was Yacht Mechanic Simulator, and that's coming out on the 28th of July, and I'm keeping.
I played the demo of that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure by it. I've stayed well clear of all those mechanic sims. You try one of them, and every single one of them is exactly the same incredible repetitive stuff.
I like my car mechanic simulators though.
I tried one of them, and It was okay for about a week, and then it just, well, it's just really boring.
That's another thing of wood. We've basically used half our wood supply tonight that we had. Used 9,000 wood.
Having said that, I shouldn't really criticise things like mechanic sims, seeing as I've just been playing Power Wash Sim today, which I'm
See,
sure put a lot of people.
that thought did cross my mind. I was like, okay, are you sure about this?
There's something strangely cathartic about it. It was like when I was doing Lawnmower Sim as well.
I never got into Lawnmower Simulator. That was the
I,
one I
I
didn't.
played it for a while. It was kind of fun. I've stopped playing it now. But Power Wash is strangely cathartic. I kind of like it.
But it is one of them games where you sort of, if you're recording it, you've got to put background music over it. Because there is no music within the game.
So there you go. You see what he said about his map? So he's saying that's 2,669 game years. So that answers your 1,000-year question, Andy.
It does, yeah.
And or 565 hours of gameplay.
Bloody
I am both impressed and shocked. Impressed that you've done that,
Oh.
and shocked that it only took you 565 Steam hours.
Yes, but I mean that's what 25 about 25 days.
Every waking hour since spring.
Yeah, that's 25 days.
Yeah, 24-hour days.
Yeah.
Even assuming that Wanderer is a youngster, even 16 hours a day will be pushing it. Just that's superhuman, and it shows. It's well done, that man. Well done.
Yeah, it is. Mate, it's very impressive. Love it. I wish I had the time to put into that much time into a game.
You do. You just got to give up earning money.
Yeah. No, I still probably wouldn't have time to put that much into a game.
I like the way he calls it a little map. Oh, that's funny.
Well, you would if you focused entirely on this game, but then you would reach the point of burnout.
Nah, mate, I wouldn't reach the point of burnout. I passed that about 3.5 years ago.
And none of you guys watch Catherine of Sky play Factorio. I mean, she's been playing that for like a million years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is, you've got Factorio, you've got Crustorio, and you've got a lot of mods with Factorio. I mean, it does
Yeah.
amuse me.
You tried this, Captain of Industry. She stopped after a while.
Mm.
The thing is, it's kind of as we said, is some of them just can't get their head round this. Because it is I mean, the thing is what it is. To me, it's like Satisfactory but third person, and I kind of like. I like Satisfactory.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it appeals to me.
There's a lot of pretty close,
Here you go,
close
Andy.
to real world physics in here.
He's just answered his question about how much time he's got and what age he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm close to retirement. My brain cell is already retired.
My brain's retired a long time ago.
Yeah. Right, is that working now? They all seem to be going to this biodiesel tank to refuel.
I like the good stuff, mate. That's what it is. It's like nectar to them.
Yeah, but the thing is with it, it's good because it's allowing my other tank to actually refill again. Right, my ship's back. Has it been repaired? No. Waiting for steel. Waiting for some steel. I've got none actually in storage. That's why it's waiting. Even with it boosted, I've got no steel in storage. Actually, what I'm going to do is I can take the iron plants off boost. Because they're actually already backed up. I need better molten channel. I mean, I've got stupidly fast belts now. I've got loads of, U-shapes and pipes and that. I just haven't got fast enough molten channel. I have to finish this. Yeah, it has.
We
Yay.
can't get them, can we?
Hmm?
We can't get the better molten channels, can we?
No.
No.
So we've got the Tomb of the Captain stage 1 complete. What do we need for upgrade? Oh, we may as well put on the upgrade stage 2. We've technically got the parts available. So there we go. Right, I'm going to call it there for tonight. Thank you everyone who's taken part. Chris and of course Andy in voice chat, Vicky in chat, New Zealand Wanderer for coming and making us feel inadequate for our map building techniques. Nah, mate, we love it. We love it. And appreciate everyone who does work for the captains because, they've produced this amazing game that we all love. And it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing to say that about a game. I've been doing YouTube for 4.5 years, been a gamer for over 30 years. It does eventually require flowers, yes, but I've got space near for fields, so I'm not worried about that. This is probably one of the most exciting games I've ever played, and that's so lovely to say about a game. I love it. I absolutely love this game.
I wonder if you'd put it as a game of the year.
I probably would. I mean, but again, we gotta wait and see what comes out this year. You never know; something else might come out and beat it.
Not
I doubt it. I mean, I don't know what is. I mean, the problem is with games like this; it's very niche, and
This game could change that.
It could, but the problem is that you'll get people who won't play it because they'll just see it's got building involved and they won't do it. If they tried it, I think they'd love it.
Oh yeah.
Is that one empty yet? No. But yeah. And a little power plant's working nicely. So yeah, thank you everyone for being part of tonight's stream. We're back tomorrow night, 8 PM UK time, with some Icarus. At least with the three of us. Is a good way of describing it. We'll see what happens from there. Then we're back on Monday night from 8 PM UK with some more Captain of Industry. And we'll see where we end up with that. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so. Yeah, but that's it. But it's it's one of those games, as it is, that normally if you hit the death curve very early in playing it, you go, that's it, and you walk away from a game. This game has the opposite effect, I find. You hit the death curve, you go, right, I'm gonna, and it makes you go, I'm gonna beat it this time, and you keep trying to push it forward to the next bit. I mean, that's why I'm on my third series on the channel with it, because the first one I hit a death curve, kind of made me go back to it. The second one I got to a point where I could, as far as I could really with the beta, and then this Curling series, and then this one, that they've both kind of been going roughly the same amount of time, but they've both kind of gone slightly different directions in the way that the builds have worked out, mainly because of the type of maps. So yeah, this map I think is definitely got its challenges because of the hole in the ground. Is a good way of describing it, and you can't flatten it because of the way the resources are done. So yeah, it's an interesting challenge. So I will catch everyone again next time. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Night chat.
Good night, chap.